The man mixed fluorescent powder into a soft drink, and what appeared next was truly shocking. A face that was previously invisible to the naked eye became clearly visible under ultraviolet light. Seeing this, the man formed a bold plan. He took a rare old coin and carefully covered it with fluorescent powder. Then, without revealing his identity, he mailed it to the director of the city's largest museum. The moment the director held the coin, he unknowingly stepped into the trap the man had designed. At that same time, the man's partner was walking around the museum with a camera, pretending to be filming for a documentary. But in reality, he was using a laser camera to scan the alarm sensors. The moment the sensors activated, the museum's most prized artifact, the Declaration of Independence, automatically sank into an underground vault. The director, panicked, rushed to the vault and entered the password. But he didn't know the fluorescent powder on his fingers had left marks on the keypad. Meanwhile, another member of the team reached the security control room, cut the wires, and froze all surveillance cameras using a custom controller. The man disguised himself as a repair worker to get inside. Once inside the washroom, he removed the uniform and came out dressed like a confident tourist, hair combed, calm posture. He entered the party hall and shook hands with the director, while secretly swapping wine glasses to get the director's fingerprints. Rushing back to the washroom, he lifted the fingerprints using cotton and placed them on a fake thumb. The vault's biometric system only responded to the director's ID. One small mistake could trigger the police, but the system opened successfully. He had only 8 minutes. Using the ultraviolet light, the team read the glowing letters on the keypad and cracked the password. The vault door opened, revealing the treasure room. Just as he picked up the document, his partner's camera feed cut out. Suddenly, a group of armed robbers appeared. After the same document, gunfire erupted. The man barely escaped the vault and, realizing the document hid a deeper secret, tucked it inside his clothes. Outside, the director saw him but didn't stop him because he too wanted to uncover the truth behind the treasure. He took the man to a hidden location, where they tried to decode the document using lemon juice and cotton, but nothing appeared. Then, the man's father suggested blowing gently on the paper. As he did, strange symbols began to emerge. Time was running out. Using lemon juice and a hairdryer, the man finally revealed the full message. But the code wasn't a treasure map. It was a pattern found on US dollar bills. He examined a dollar closely and noticed the back had Independence Hall and the time 2:22 printed. They rushed to the hall, and at exactly 2:22, the shadow of the building pointed to a red brick. He removed the brick and found an old pair of spectacles. Looking at the document through the lenses revealed a 3D multicolor map. As the lens shifted, more secrets appeared. But just then, police caught him. In court, he was sentenced. As he was being taken away, a helicopter suddenly flew overhead, creating a distraction. The police were stunned. At that moment, a mysterious man approached and whispered that someone was waiting for him 100 meters away, in the water. The man jumped in and was met by a figure dressed in black, who handed him an oxygen mask and pulled him out using a motor device. Once out, it was revealed that the mastermind behind this rescue was the very same robber who had once been his enemy. But now, that enemy needed him to lead the way to the treasure, because he had taken the man's father and team hostage. With no choice left, the man agreed. They traveled to an old church in New York. Beneath it, they dug up a grave, only for a corpse to fall out, startling everyone. Still, they pressed on. Inside, they found a massive underground fortress and an ancient lamp still burning. The path ahead was dangerous.